who do you see yourself as? What is your identity? Is identity only about those fixed concepts, whether it be your nationality or sexuality? I'm Celia, a ninth grader from Beijing City International School, and I'm here with my story on how the 12 arts have changed me and influenced my life besides what I'm born with. You may be wondering what I'm trying to say with the 3 questions at the beginning. Perhaps you have an answer to all 3 questions. Perhaps you don't. Well, it's all okay. You will, or I will, eventually lead you to the answers to all 3 questions at the end of my talk. So please remember to have these questions stick in your mind while you follow me through. At a very young age, as when I was probably just realizing 1 + 1 = 2, my mother somehow discovered my interest in visual arts, as she explained it to me these days, how I rushed to put doodles on canvases at the end of the day, and how I was so fluid with the use of brush pens. Well, not gonna lie, she's a great narrator. But besides that, you get the point. Visual arts has become a special part of me since I was at the age of 3. And it is this special part of me that, as time grows, becomes more distinct, that has shaped me and my inner identity as a teenager. To other people who don't know me, I might seem like this tall Asian girl similar to all others, but to me, or to my family, I'm a true youth artist. I have creative minds. I can do critical thinking very well. I'm easily inspired. Yes, the former, who people think I am, is identity also. However, the latter is what I believe is the most essential aspect of identity, your inner identity. Now listen to more stories of others and you get how this works. A name we all knew, Vincent van Gogh. He struggled with mental illness all his lifetime, and his artwork, or himself, isn't until his death made his influence to people all around the world. Now, can you please do me a favor and close your eyes? Now imagine a poor guy with no proper clothes on and painting all over him, locking himself in a room no bigger than 10 meters square for a good amount of time. Now open your eyes. Who do you see this guy as? A vagrant? Probably. A crazy body? Yes, makes sense. An artist? Well, not so much, but okay. An artist whose artwork's price is up to $1 billion right now? Definitely no. However, whether you believe it or not, this guy I just described is Vincent van Gogh. And the point I was trying to make here is that, do you think he managed to portray to us his real identity? Well, not so much, right? Sometimes our fixed identities, what we're born with, isn't always aligned with our inner identity, and that's perfectly fine. It's similar to the idea of how you see yourself differently from how people see you. I guess that some of you might be really confused right now. If those fixed identities is what we're born with, then what are our inner identities then? Follow me, I'll tell you what are them. As a teenager, do you have this one thing that you're dedicating all your time and passions into? Something you'll find your true self within, or something you're really willing to invest on. A lane you're walking with a great amount of emotions. Some of these things might include basketball, dancing, computer science, anthropology, or maybe even rapping. I mean, who knows? These are all building blocks. In fact, the most colorful ones of who you are. I can't 100% guarantee that these interests, or biggest interest, is what you call your inner identity. However, it has definitely played a role, actually a great role, of shaping your inner identity as a teenager. Now back to myself and art. Speaking so much about my story and Van Gogh's stories on visual arts, you may be wondering, how has this whole talk have any relationship with the power of art? Now, here's my answer. To different people, we interpret the power of arts differently. Maybe in orthodox ways, how my humanities teachers will view or define the power of arts with identity is that it has helped a person or a group of people, possibly your tribe, express themselves. And yes, I'm not here to disagree the fact that art has helped me perform myself and has benefited other people to see me from a brand new perspective. Furthermore, I'm not here to disagree the fact that yes, art is powerful. It is an international language and has built a bridge for paths that has significantly benefited to the history of humanity. And it is irreplaceable, especially in this very century where every single occupation seems like it could be replaced just tomorrow by artificial intelligence. With all of that being said, to me, the power of art is just how it has shaped my identity as a teenager, as simple as that. To me, that's the typical magic and power of art. Here, I'm not trying to speak about anything big, nor anything too far away from us. Globalizations, intercultural relationships, individual societies, these are all terms you hear every single day from your INS teachers. Although these are different aspects of how art has demonstrated and played its power, they're not the things I wanted to cover. I was just trying to make this talk connecting, personal, or remarkable. To me, I found that power within arts, but to you, the concept stays the same while the main focus changes a bit here. To you, you might find the power within sports, the power within biology, the power within debate, the power of anything. You decide. This links back to when I was trying to explain what is your inner identity. Art has helped me find the true me beneath my identity cover, and it is the power of art that has shaped my inner identity. How I see myself as an individual in this huge world, and how am I unique from all other beings. Recall the 3 questions I asked at the very beginning of the speech. Who do you see yourself as? What is your identity? Is identity only about this fixed concept, whether it be your nationality or sexuality? I bet a good 80% of the audience right now already have some sort of answers in mind. However, if you've been chatting or sleeping or doing anything while I was doing my speech, totally fine. I don't blame you. I hate long talks as well, especially the second last speaker. So that's why I have my own answers and perspective on these questions in mind. Perhaps you want to have a listen, or please feel free to share your thoughts with me after the event. Now, can everyone please give me your full attention? For this last minute, if you were to take one thing back from my speech, it's gotta be the following. So for anyone who are sleepy, please sit straight, and for anyone who's doing side conversations, kindly stop. For this last 1 minute, I want to tell you this. Identity is not all about those fixed concepts to it. Whether it being your nationality, sexuality, skin color, appearances, social classes, so on and so forth. It is perhaps what you see from yourself and who you actually want to become. Please feel free to shape your identity with things you enjoy doing. Other people's idea may be criticizing. It may even be harsh on you. However, trust me, as long as you are doing something morally legal and correct, it is your choice how you want to present your identity, and absolutely nobody else's. Thank you.